I'm that crochet lady, and welcome to today's tutorial video. I'm going to be making a beginner's tutorial for complete beginners. We're going to be going over chains, single crochets, and how to make squares. So we will start off today by doing a chain. Now for this chain that we're going to be starting, just about any yarn will do. I recommend some cheap yarn and just a regular basic hook that you can get from about any super center, any craft store near you. And this sized yarn about is what we're going to be using today. This one requires a 5.5 millimeter hook. I have a 5.25 millimeter hook. As long as you're close enough, it doesn't really matter. So usually your starting piece of yarn will be coming out of the bottom. If you can't find it, then usually I just cut one, but it's not recommended. So let me just, all right, I found our end. Let me just push this off to the side, and we'll start with the slip stitch. So you're gonna wanna wrap it like this around your fingers. And do that. And pull it over so that it looks like this. And now you're gonna wanna take your hook and go under the first little like loop thing here and use your hook to pull the other one under. Twist your hook. Slip your fingers out and it should look like this, and pull it tight. And that's how you make your first slip stitch so that the yarn will stay on your hook. Now we're going to start with a chain. So to wrap the yarn around your fingers, take it like this. And this can really differ for everybody. This is just how I do it. The yarn wrapped around the pinky, and it'll look like this around the finger. Pinch your work like this. And this will help you get a good grip of your yarn and the piece you're working on. And now I'll take this. We'll start with our next chain, by the way. So like this, and this will be your first chain. And now a lot of things that I see beginners do a lot is they hold their yarn too tight. So leave yourself, see all this like loose yarn room I have right here? Leave that for yourself. Don't hold on to the yarn too tight. Just keep it loose. I know sometimes it's really hard to get that, and that's okay. A lot of practice and you'll get there. So again with the chain, we're going to go like this, wrap it around so that your hook can hook onto the yarn, and pull it through. And that'll be your second chain. We'll do this one more time, very slowly. Okay, so now that I've shown you how to make chains, I'm gonna go ahead and make, let's see, 7 more of these so that we have 10, and I will get back to you so that we can start learning how to make squares and single crocheting. Okay, I'm back with my 10 chains, and just to count your chains, just in case you think you might have miscounted, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and right there he's hiding, 10. And you can do that. It's kind of hard when you first only have like one chain, but you can kind of, do you see the little like V's on top, or these little like circles? You can count those, and those will tell you how many chains you have. Now next we're going to, it's not called an increase, but we're basically going to start building up our square here. So to do that, we're going to go into the last chain that we made. This is also, by the way, a single crochet. Wrap it around, take it through the first hole only. And then we're going to wrap the yarn around again, our hook again. We're gonna pull it through, and that is a single crochet. So again, through our next chain, we'll put our hook through the chain, wrap the yarn around, pull, sorry, my thumb's covering it, pull it through the first hole, wrap the yarn around, pull it through the second hole, and third hole. And there, that is your second single crochet. I will do this one more time, just so everyone can see. I will go very slowly and make sure that my thumb isn't covering it this time. So, go through, bring it a little closer. Wrap it around, get through the first hole. Wrap it around, bring it through the second and third hole. And that is how you do it. And now I want you to keep doing this until we get to the end of all of our chains. Okay, so I'm here at our last chain on the row. So I'm just going to put my hook through, wrap around, take it through the first hole, wrap around, take through the second and third. And that is the end of all of our 10 chain. So next, some people say that you don't have to do this. I'm gonna say to go ahead and do this, just because I think it makes the square look nicer. Chain 1 at the end. And then we're going to flip our work like this, so that your hook is on this side and not that side. And now we're going to find our first single crochet. We're going to put our hook through, going to wrap the yarn around, and we're going to make the second, or I guess third row of our square. We're going to keep doing single crochets all the way down until we are finished. So I'll show you my process on this one, just in case you want to see how it would look for me. This is how I would do it. You can't really see much because my thumb's in the way most of the time, but I'm just holding my work, keeping my yarn loose, and I'm just working my hook through. And here we are at the end. So I want you to do that 5 more times and then come back. Hello, welcome back. So your square should look a little something like this. Here it is. If it doesn't, that's okay too. You're just starting out and it's okay not to be perfect. Just need to practice, and as long as you keep practicing, I'm sure you'll get there. It takes a really long time to crochet, which is not something that people expect. Like this here looks kind of easy, right? So when I first started crocheting, I wanted to make a bee, and I'll show you. This is probably maybe like 6 months into crocheting. A bee. So your work isn't always going to be perfect. Even after you've been crocheting for a little while, I still messed up. It's okay to make mistakes when you're crocheting because it's just fun. You're doing this for experience and hobby, and it's okay to mess up and have fun with it. And if you mess up, you can just pull the string. And I'll redo it. Unless your yarn's bad. Sometimes that happens to me. But anyway, my point is that even if you don't get it perfect, don't stop trying to get better. And don't quit crochet 100% just because you didn't get it the first time. Because you're not going to get it the first time. And that's okay. I hope that this tutorial has helped a lot of you at least get excited to start crocheting, or even if you're not crocheting yet, want to start. And I would hope I was helpful. Please let me know if there's anything I could change in the future. I already have some things I think I might need to change, so I might redo this in the future so that you all can have a better experience. And thank you for clicking on this video and letting me help you learn. And I will see you all next time. Bye!